Hi, I'm Colin Walpert. I'm the author of Your Feet Face Forward. Providing unsolicited advice to people is a no-no. Providing your opinion or advice to somebody when they don't ask for it is a no-no. Imagine an artist painting on the sidewalk and the public walks past and says, "Oh, that green leaf, I would make it a little darker if I were you. And I would paint the sun in the top right-hand corner." Did the artist ask for that? No. Does the artist care? No. Did the person alienate themselves from the artist? Yes. It's very different if the artist was sitting there and turned to somebody walking past and said, "Hi, excuse me, may I have your opinion? What do you think about the color of this leaf? Or what do you think of my picture? Or well, is there something that you might consider to suggest that I could do differently?" To which case the reply would be apt and correct. The reply should be in integrity. What you're thinking and what you're saying and how you're doing it should be the same thing. So if you're thinking this is a terrible picture and you say it's beautiful, you're out of integrity. That's not the purpose of this video, but remember that if you are asked for your opinion or to provide some advice, always follow your truth. You don't go to a doctor and ask for their opinion and the doctor gives you what you want to hear. There's no doctor in the world where you go with high cholesterol that will tell you, "Oh no, keep your cholesterol high, it's okay. Keep eating the junk that you eat." No doctor's going to do that. They're going to be in integrity by saying what they're thinking. And so the same is true. If you are asked for your advice or your opinion, provide the truth. If your friend asks you, "Hey, I had a haircut, what do you think?" Absolutely. "Hey, it's a bit short," or I might have left it a little longer. The color's not bad. I would have had it a little bit darker. Sure. But to walk up to somebody who's had a haircut and say, "Hey, your hair's a little bit short. Why did you cut it so short?" That's not cool. The thing that you do by providing unsolicited advice is alienate the person you're talking to. Nobody wants to be told what to do. But people do want opinions and advice from time to time. And then they ask for it. But if they don't ask for an opinion, please don't provide one. Please don't be so arrogant to think that you know better, that the way that you would do it would be a better way and you have this need to tell this person, because that's projection. If I hand my business card to somebody and they look at it and they go, "Why is it blue and not black? It would have looked better black." Do you think I'm going to bother with that person again? You don't do that. If someone hands you a completed business card, you take it. You don't start criticizing what it looks like. If you don't agree with a quotation that you've received to have some work done, do you get into a dialogue with a person and tell them that, "Hey, I think that you're overcharging for this, this, and this"? No, you leave it alone. If they reach out to you and ask for some feedback or what's happening with the project or the quotation I gave you, then of course you're more than welcome to turn around and say, I found it a bit expensive compared to the other ones," or "I'm not sure why this is so expensive," or "why you chose that color. I would prefer it this way." Once you are asked for your advice or opinion or feedback. But if you're not asked, don't go back to the contractor and say, "Your quote's too expensive, you should fix it," because I can assure you they won't. They'll alienate you, not care about what you're saying, and move on. Providing advice when you're not asked for it is not cool. If somebody sends you a picture and says, "Hey, look what I just painted," say thank you. If that person's looking for an opinion, as they may be by sending you something, they will ask for it. They will say, "What do you think about it?" And at that point, you respond. But to respond without being asked, that's not cool. That's a no-no. That's projection. It's disrespectful. It's out of integrity. And I beg you, don't do it. Now, this is a tough talk. It's a difficult pill to swallow. You may find that you're giving advice and opinion to people all day, every day, when they're not asking for it. And it's a difficult trait to consider in yourself. But it's definitely an important thing to do, and certainly an important thing to do in intimate or close relationships, because advice or opinion comes across as criticism if it's not delivered correctly. But most importantly, it is always criticism if it is unsolicited. If it is not asked for, it is always opinion that is considered to be alienating, negating, disapproving, and critical. Think about it. I wish you love and light on the journey of life, which is certainly a challenge in the learning sphere of your life. Namaste.